Welcome! I'm so happy that you have applied for the High Performance program. I'm Christoph, and you are here because you are a busy businessman and you want to learn more about how to weaponize your body and mind so you get your confidence back while saving 3 hours of your time every day without sacrificing your tight schedule in order for you to achieve more in your business and also having the vitality and more energy after business day is done. You are probably wondering if this is worth your time. Here's what you can do in 45 minutes. You could either watch Netflix or scroll through social media while not bringing much value to your life, and it will give you only instant gratification. Or you can watch this training where you will solve how to weaponize your mind and body to give you more confidence and 3 hours of your time back every day. So you become more successful in your business and life. So let's get it started. To some amazing results of my clients to share. They have all done it effortlessly without any complicated workout plans or restrictive diet. No counting calories, baking food, and giving up tasty food. The next 45 minutes is crucial, so grab some pen and paper and start taking notes. You're probably wondering what I'm pitching to you in this training. You see, I know that you are probably still stuck where you were a year ago, and this is exactly why I have built a high performance program in which I coach specifically on my 4 step system to give you more confidence and 3 hours of your time back every day. However, I'm very selective on who I coach, as I can't help everybody. If I think you are a good fit, you will be personally invited. If not, I'm going to also show you exactly what you need to get result. So yes, I'm going to sell you because it's I know you are needed and I can make your life better. You may be wondering, who am I? What are my qualifications and why should you listen to me specifically? Some young dude telling you all about how to get things fixed in your life to become high producing asset in your business and life. That's a great question and you are wise to be skeptical, especially if it comes to mastering your mind and body. I have spent over 15 years training by trial and error and building this system. And altogether, I have spent over £50,000 on my craft of becoming the specialist. Not only that, I have lived through it and still do. Over the last 5 years, I helped many busy businessmen like you to increase their mental and physical capacity to produce, to reach the higher potential in life. All without using fat approaches, which are only created to cure symptoms and for quick fixes. I'm going to be honest, I've never been overweight, even though most of my clients are. But in 2015, I fell into anxiety after quitting my full-time job and starting my new journey as a young entrepreneur. Previously, I was a cocktail bartender in 5-star hotels in central London, and I met there many stressed out and unhappy, successful people who come to the bar for a drink. A lot of them leave the bar completely drunk. After a few years working behind a bar, as a healthy and balanced lifestyle is my passion, since I remember, I decided to become personal trainer so I could help these people to become happy and energetic again. Being a personal trainer, I realized that being successful in body requires more components than only exercise and nutrition. I quit personal training and dived into coaching. It's when it all started. I had the identity crisis and I didn't know what to do. This was just one of the many challenges life was piling on top of me, making me suffocating from the inside out. I turned into eating comfort foods and watching serials to numb the pain and escape from reality. Until over time, the escape became a trap. I found myself struggling to get out of bed when waking up lethargic. I was just wrecked and didn't want to talk to anyone or do anything to grow my business, even if I desired it so much. I knew that physical activity will help me to cope with it, but I didn't feel like to do it at all. On the outside, I put on a smile and pretended like everything was okay. On the inside, I was sobbing like a little boy. I knew that I need to take ownership of my own actions because the one person I can blame for it's only me, no one else. and I'm the only one who can change it and write my own new story. After all, I realized that pain I broke through taught me many lessons and made me stronger. Most people avoid the pain, but I can tell you that is the only thing we can learn and grow from. During that time, I realized also that so many men struggle with the mindset. They put on a mask and pretend like things are okay until the pain gets too much. The worst part of being okay is that okay is far from happy and fulfilled. I know what it's like to walk around with no confidence, what it's like when you start your own business and everyone around tells you that it won't work. What it's like to drink bottomless coffee and have zero energy. What it's like to not want to look at stressed face in the mirror. What it's like to have sleepless nights and feeling like crap in the morning. What's like to have a low focus and productivity while being very busy but nothing gets done. What I also know is if I didn't change things around, I don't know how bad my life and business would be right now. I would not be in the mindset I am today. I would not have control over my body like I have today. Many men think that working on their body and getting six pack will fix all their problems. The whole fitness industry has it all wrong. A basic fat diet or exercise program isn't going to sort it out. And if you already tried it, you probably know it. Without fixing your mindset, you will be still suffering. Transforming our body is easy, but having the mindset to handle life when it throws challenges your way, that's a different story. I am where I am today because I invested in support and I had strong belief that it all works and still do. No one is going to invest in us to a level we are worth until we invest in ourselves. When you weaponize your body and mind, your life becomes effortless. Where will you be in a 6 month if you don't change right now? What about 6 years? You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain from taking action today. But you've also got everything to lose if you sit and do nothing. The choice is in your hands. If you don't want to face that reality, but looking for shortcuts and hacks is a formula for disaster. We will never know what we are truly capable of achieving until we stop settling for what's easy. You probably think now you need 1 hour for a gym each evening. With your tight schedule, the long office day, let alone commitment at home, no chance you find the time for yourself. I get it, I came through it too. Hours spent in the gym with tiny to no result, what made me feel frustrated and overwhelmed. The thing was, I didn't have the right approach at the time I do have now. On the left picture, me when I was younger and didn't know the right strategies. I was lethargic and low on energy, unable to focus for longer, spending hours in the gym, constantly eating and snacking. For me, is the biggest distraction ever. On the right picture, me with weaponized mind and body. With the right strategies and mindset, we work smarter, not harder. We get better results, we save time, and we become successful in every area of our life, our business, our body, our relationships, and our inner game. You just want to have that certainty and confidence in you. People notice it and feel much more at ease having someone in business who has control and exudes confidence, because confidence sells. So, I'm here to help busy businessmen like you who are sacrificing their health to achieve more in business. I'm going to show you, even if you have busiest of diaries, how with 30 to 60-minute daily and consistent minimum effort, you can change completely how you think, look, and perform by applying high-performing strategies which make you work smarter, not harder. As a positive side effect, you improve your body composition and you can fit into your favorite suit again. Think about it. Healthy body means healthy mind. That means more energy and better decision making. More work done in less time equates to more time, more money, or both, which are highly valuable. But there is something else that weaponizing your body and mind provides: confidence and certainty, especially if you are a businessman where you are a leader to others. I realized that you could even charge for your product or service from 10,000 to even 100,000. For that kind of money, you want to be damn sure you're delivering certainty to anyone who invests in you and not having to worry about trousers splitting or your belly hanging out. I've known some entrepreneurs who are great at what they do, but lack of confidence in their own skin has a huge negative impact on their business. And if you are charging 10,000 for a product or service, that becomes a very expensive problem. Let's say you are turning down 2 opportunities a month. That's 20,000 a month problem. That becomes 240,000 per year problem. Perhaps you are not playing at that level. Maybe you are just a small business owner. But here is the thing, people are all the same. People buy certainty. If you're lacking in certainty, it comes across to your prospects and customers, even if you sell over the phone. People don't have to see you in person to detect that. It comes across in your tone and a voice. Yes, people buy certainty, and if the man you are is not congruent to the man you present to the world, there becomes lack of certainty, a breakdown in trust, and a totally different conversation that is subconsciously communicated between you and your prospects. You get a much bigger return on investment by sorting yourself out with improved health, confidence, energy, and more time on this planet. Time is more valuable and precious than any amount of money. Money replenishes, but you can never get time back. Here's another thing. There is a way more negative side effect of staying stuck where you are that you could ever have by working on yourself both mentally and physically. And it's costing you much more than it ever will do to solve the problem. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Often it's about just making a few small changes and making the most of your time rather than taking up more time. Becoming physically and mentally fit helps you get more done in less time. So you have more productivity and success in your business, less stress and uncertainty, and actually create more time to spend with your loved ones and doing the things you love, as opposed to taking away from these areas of your life. Why do some people seem to have it all? The body, the business, they work less, earn more, a loving family they get to spend lots of time with? It all starts from working on yourself. I know you want to feel more confident and comfortable with your body, have more energy and well-prospering business without sacrificing your health. So inside this training, I'm going to show you how you can do it. I know, you are a bit skeptical and I understand. Every week some dude with his shirt off is saying he has the new magic solution, saying you can just take a pill or shake and you are good to go. That if you are pay them X, they will give you Y guaranteed. So my training now is literally my way of proving myself to you first. And if you like what you see, you will have the opportunity to work with me on a long-term basis. But it all starts with going through the whole training. High performance program is about to how weaponize your mind and body to give you more confidence and 3 hours of your time back every day. On today's training, you will be learning about the High Performance for Entrepreneurs program, and it's broken down into 4 key steps. Step number 1, the right mindset and game plan. Step number 2, time and environment. Step number 3, strategies and habits. Step number 4, community and long-term execution. It's not a quick hack, magic pill, or anything like that. Alright, if you are still here, let's move on. In step 1, we are going to talk about the right mindset and game plan. This step is very important because it's the first building block to build your foundations on. There is one very important thing stopping you from results you desire. With so much in your tight schedule, finding consistent time for yourself is tough. Chances are you are giving your time away to everyone else who demands your attention. You give away your energy and focus to them, so it's nothing left for you and you end up mentally and physically drained, making yourself as a second matter. As a young entrepreneur, I know what you've given up to be in a position you are in today. I know it's not easy, and I never said it was. But the same reason why most busy businessmen fail to get back confidence in their body is the same reason why you lack the drive and energy you want to put into growth of your business and still have the vitality after business day is done. What's that? You don't prioritize yourself enough. Everyone else's needs come before yours. Your business's needs come before yours. And at the time you decide to take time for yourself, you immediately feel guilty. So, rule number one, you need to put yourself first without feeling guilty, otherwise, you are not going to be able to help others. As a situation you are in right now makes you more and more exhausted. You cannot serve others from an empty vessel, can you? Another big problem that I see is you don't know where you are right now at, so you are unable to create the path to where you want to go. Example, let's say you want to go to London, New York or Sydney. There are many ways to go to each city I mentioned. It's like from Rome, Madrid, Amsterdam, and many more different places. So there are also many ways to go from where you are to where you want to be. To make it the most effective, you need to figure out where exactly you are right now and where you want to be, and then create the easiest and the most efficient roadmap for yourself. It's like when you use GPS. You need to put in your starting point and destination point. Otherwise, you won't get directions. If someone is trying to sell you a solution without clear roadmap, where you are and where you want to be, as you probably know, you are not going to achieve the long-term results you desire. Without knowing the facts about your situation and clear vision you want to achieve, as a businessman who is already busy and has tight schedule, you are not going to have time to try all the solutions without knowing the right roadmap for you. So before I share the right stuff, how to weaponize your body and mind, we need to figure out where you are right now and what's stopping you. You probably think that you've tried everything out there and nothing worked. Realize that nobody told you to assess where you are right now, and to get where you want to be, you need the right and clear roadmap to help you to get there in the fastest and easiest way possible. Starting from the point where everyone else is doing it gets you nowhere and makes you frustrated. Even when trying another magic approach, without the right plan for constant implementation, you will come back to starting point again. Busy, low energy, low productivity, low focus, low self-esteem and confidence, underperforming and underpaid. So, despite what fitness industry says, especially from the people who haven't been in your skin ever, it's not as simple as just eating healthier and exercising more. We all know who have tried in the past that eat less, move more approach doesn't work long term. It's not about counting calories either and tracking your food in application. Sure, you could get a gym membership, but think how much time it takes to get there. You can even hire a personal trainer, go on another diet, or start tracking your calories intake. But you are unable to solve your health and body issues unless you get to the root of the problem. For example, most likely you are overweight, struggle with your energy and productivity, and you want to improve your body composition to get back your confidence. To do that, you need to create good habits. For example, being more active, proper sleep, stress management, hydration, and eating right foods. You don't need me or anyone else to tell you that. You already know what to do, don't you? The real problem is why you are not doing it. What's stopping you? Is it time, stress, habits, lack of support, lack of accountability, or something else? They are the real obstacles stopping you from reaching your business and life goals. So they are the areas we need to address first. Another gym, diet, or PT won't solve the problem, and you will set yourself up to fail again. Think about this way. The health and fitness industry and gyms worldwide are full of people trying to reach their health goals in every year, especially at the beginning. The sad reality is over 80% won't achieve anywhere near the outcome they desire, because old beliefs and habits will always kick in unless they are addressed properly. Habits are like a computer program for your brain. Unless you reprogram your brain and work on your habits, you will always revert to default. In an age of information, You don't need anyone to give you more information. You can learn about any topic you want. If it was that easy, everyone would go on Google and no one would have any problem. It is all about taking action and how to implement it consistently. You already know what to do. Now let's implement it and create healthy habits with strong mindset to overcome roadblocks. Being successful in your body and mind makes you more successful in your business and life. More confidence, more energy, increased focus and performance. People don't have business problems. They have personal problems that reflect in their business. Unhealthy body, lack of confidence and self-esteem, low energy and low focus. Our body is like a walking billboard of our personal values. This step is about the right mindset and having the effective game plan in place. It's important because it's the foundational soul that you build your new identity on. It will apply in your body, your relationship with yourself and with others, and in your business. By having the right mindset, a game plan with support, you can get your desired result faster without wasting time and money for trial and errors. So that's the first thing you need to achieve long-term success in your business and life. So the first thing you need in step 1 is to put yourself first and do self-assessment. For example, answer yourself questions like, where am I today? Am I happy with who I am? Am I happy with what I've done so far? If I'm not happy, who do I need to become to be where I want to be? What is my biggest dream and vision? From there, you need to make your vision very clear. I recommend also writing on a paper how your ideal day looks like. When you wake up and have the feeling that today is the day you've been waiting for a long time. So, in summary, step 1 is all about the right mindset and game plan. You need to get clear on your vision and decide clearly where you are at and where you want to be in your life and business. Get an effective game plan, put yourself first, and be prepared for long-term implementation. Reach out for support and get someone to be accountable to. Every person has his own unique place to start his journey. If you want to do what everyone else does, workout plans, diet plans, free hacks, quick fixes, without the right plan and support, you will end up where everyone else does. Nowhere. Frustrating, isn't it? So, in step 2, we are going to talk about the time and environment. This step is important because it's the next building block on the top of the foundation you have built in step 1. Nothing more matters unless it's implemented consistently for long enough. That's how we build habits. So, how do we maintain consistency? We set up the time and environment to ensure you raise your rates of implementation. Probably this is the main thing missing from virtually all previous attempts at transforming your life. The biggest problem that you have right now is you don't have time for implementation to take daily steps consistently. Most of the time it's not about the approach you try, it's about doing it consistently. You need to create a space to implement the plan, otherwise you are not going to be able to get where you want to be. Giving you only solution, workout or diet plans, supplements and other pointless distractions like counting calories, this all is not going to get you result unless you have time to implement it consistently. It's very important to have this time and space to implement it, what I'm going to share with you so you can finally move forward. I know where you are right now. You are so busy that you are afraid to stop and even think about it. Not even mention to take 30 to 60 minutes space from your tight schedule and invest it into weaponizing your body and mind. You are afraid that this time will take you away from your work and you will be left behind your competition or something will collapse. As a result, you neglected your body and health as many others high performers. This made you stressed out, tired, worn out, with no energy, vitality and sex drive. Most importantly, giving you the body you are not confident with and you hate to look at in the mirror. In other people's eyes, you seem to be successful, but that's only the illusion. You feel trapped in your body and don't see the way to fix it. I get it. It's not your fault. Let's be honest. Our society is programmed to see success only in business, and that's why many busy people don't care about their health and body. They think it doesn't make them paid, and hustling is their only option rather than doing some activity and fuel their bodies with proper fuel. Society makes you responsible for making money and providing it for your family, but nobody makes you responsible to look after yourself, your health and body, and to weaponize it this way that it gives you a greater result and make you not hustling. I talk to many busy businessmen like you who complain about lack of time, especially if it comes to look after themselves. But here's the thing: when they wake up, they hang on the phone for 20 minutes. On the way to work, they wait in the queue for a coffee or some sugary convenient food. Same during the lunchtime and dinner time. What I mean by that is you are trying to work on your body, on your health, and the thing that really trips you out is that you think it's going to be something big that comes in and steals all of your time and makes you not productive. That isn't really what happens. Instead, what happens is 1000 little things, and each of them all looks like, oh, this is just something small. It only takes 5 minutes or 1 minute or 30 seconds. It's these things that really get you when it comes to productivity and time management. I call it death by 1000 cuts, because it's not the one big dagger that gets you, it's just these little paper cuts that are just getting you over time. And the end result is that these 1000 little paper cuts kill your productivity and drain your energy. Weaponizing your body will make you more productive and focused. Your confidence will skyrocket, and you will be able to unlock that superpower you always wanted to have. Probably you are wondering who the hell I am telling you all this stuff. Yes, I'm here to tell you the truth you need to hear and realize. Trust me, I was avoiding the truth too, until I had to face it to move forward and grow. No one is telling you that. They just tell you to continue what you do, and when you make enough money, then you will take care of your body and health. Our body is like a walking billboard of our personal values. Trust me, if you start giving your body some major investment, it's going to give you an ongoing return of investment in your business and life larger than anything else available. What's more, it's less expensive than surgery, many months of your business, broken relationships, and lost memories, right? So, while everyone is celebrating your success, I'm here to help you and make you realize that there is another way to do it. Having the right strategies in place make you work smarter, not harder, so you can achieve even greater success, which is out of reach for hustlers with wrecked bodies. Think about it. Saving 3 hours per day is only the start. Every hour you produce becomes amplified. What you used to get done in 60 minutes when you were carrying that 10, 20 or 30 pounds of fat with you all day long now gets done in 20 minutes. Those 10-hour days are now 5-hour days. 4 hours of high capacity output from a sharp mind and a body with sustainable all day long energy and focus now outputs more than your previous 8, 10 or even 12-hour day. So this is where you become a high producing asset in your business, effectively doing yourself many times over. Imagine what that's actually worth to your business in simple financial terms. And now you have more time, so what's that actually worth to your life when business day is done? You are now able to look after your close ones and create positive memories with them. So the reason you are that busy because you are not producing. Due to low mental and physical capacity, you spend more time to catch up with small things which become big after time, and this takes even more time and energy. You sacrifice your sleep, your health, time spent with people you want or need you around. Becoming physically and mentally fit helps you get more done in less time, so you have more productivity and success in your business, less stress and uncertainty, and actually create more time to spend with your loved ones and doing the things you love, as opposed to taking away from these areas of life. Wouldn't it be cool to have balanced lifestyle, success in your business and body? It all starts off weaponizing your body and putting yourself first. Where does the success come from in high performing and highly successful people? by planning and creating space for implementation of the right strategies which make them work smarter, not harder. Again, I mentioned in step 1 that you need to put yourself first without feeling guilty. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to help others. Our situation you are in right now makes you more and more exhausted. Remember, you cannot serve others from an empty vessel. Once you have completed step 2, you will have the time to tune up your body and mind to work at the highest performance for the whole day, every day. Instead of hustling in the morning, you will see how those strategies I share with you in the next step impact in a positive way how you feel, think, and look. Your confidence and productivity will skyrocket, and everyone notices. Here is what you need to do in step 2. Right now, take out your diary or calendar and create daily 30 to 60 minute space at a set time every single morning. Only for you. For example, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. from Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. In that time, you start implementing the right strategies I'm going to take in step 3. So, that's the second thing. You need to achieve long-term success in your business and life. Step 2 is all about creating the time and environment for implementation. When you have that space protected, you become way less reactive to others' demands of you, and you gain control over that space to utilize for implementation. This helps you to put yourself first and be prepared for long-term consistency. If someone shows up and asks you for something, you raise your self-worth, the value of your personal space protected for you, and never give that time away. If you do, you open the floodgate to allowing this standard to fall back to what you have right here today. Protect that space, okay? I'm sure you can get that handled. Saying no to someone is not rude, and being assertive has many benefits. In step 3, we are going to talk about strategies and habits. This step is important because it's the next building block on the top of the foundation you have built already from the last 2 steps. Having the right strategies and habits in place help you to work smarter, not harder, and this opens your world to compress time and access super focus and clarity over the rest of your day. The problem that we have right now is what exactly you need to do to take you effectively to closer to your goal and knowing what you don't have to bother with anymore. Removing pointless distractions in your regular day and focusing on what needs to be done make you super productive and saves you time. Productivity is not about doing more, it's about doing what's the most important. Imagine yourself as a businessman who is highly performing, has access to unstoppable energy, is in the great shape while prospering in business and life. Your success comes from installed certain routines and habits and implementing them consciously and consistently. If you are going to apply these strategies into your schedule, you are going to succeed in the long term. While all approaches in the marketplace, supplements, exercise plans, diets, gym memberships, free books, counting calories, will give you only temporary result. Keep in mind that I'm not saying these approaches are wrong. They might be even great. The problem is that they are not designed to fit your busy lifestyle. So for busy businessmen like you need specific strategies to fit into your busy schedule. Strategies which save you time rather than taking it from you. Strategies which will energize you rather than leaving you exhausted. The key strategies are around 3 critical factors of your life: being active, eating the right foods at the right time, and most importantly, having the possibility to recover after exhausting and stressful day in your business. During the day, you work in stressful environment where a lot of things going on. When you add to this not fueling your body with proper fuel, not strengthening your body with the right exercise, your mental and physical capacity drop. If you don't have the right strategies installed, you are not going to fully recover after a stressful and exhausting day. So tomorrow you are not going to be 100% with your energy, focus, confidence and productivity to produce with your full potential. Not to even mention your vitality and energy to perform beyond your business. Let's look at this from this perspective. As a busy businessman, you are trying to follow approaches which are created for not busy and younger men or for bodybuilders. These young guys in their 20s or bodybuilders whose lifestyle is around building muscles, they have time to do all the workouts in the gym. They have time for counting calories and weighing food, drinking all the supplements and taking all the pills and capsules, eating every 3 hours. And most importantly, they are not exposed to stress. You are, and they have plenty of time to recover. You are a busy businessman and all these approaches won't work for you because you have completely different lifestyle. So, if you don't have the right strategies in place, your body won't be weaponized, so probably you underperform at work. If you do, it takes you more time to complete your tasks, you need to stay longer at work. By this, you require even more energy to keep up all demands in your business. In this situation, you grab highly processed sugary convenient food, you rely on caffeine and energy drinks which give you only temporary energy and pleasure. When your energy drops down or stress hits, you grab for it again. So, you are fueling yourself with all this crappy food and your belly is growing faster than your wallet. Bad food choices leaving you bloated and yet still hungry and thinking about food 1 hour later. Maybe you often hide in the office and feel ashamed after secretly inhaling 12 packs of donuts at once. When you are back at home, you are totally drained. You don't have energy to talk to people around you. You just want to sit down and chill down. Your testosterone levels are at the lowest, so when there is a chance to show up in the bedroom, your excuse is, "Oh, I'm tired after work." If you want to wake up from this nightmare, you need the right strategies in place, which will set you up for success in business and life. It will give you enough energy and confidence to perform better in boardroom as much as in your bedroom too. Let me ask you something. Do you brush your teeth every morning? Why do you do that every day? You do it because it's your habit. You do it daily because you know the long consequences of not doing it. Same way, you need to look after your body and mind. If you don't take care about it every single day, in time you will have to face the consequences. If you feel already low energy, you hate to look in the mirror, your business is not prospering how you want, and everything seems overwhelming, you are most likely experiencing these consequences. And guess what? If you don't take action, it will only get worse. Hustling in the morning, eating on the go, this puts your body in stress mode for a whole day. You lack energy and that ruins your clarity for the rest of the day. Lack of focus at work doesn't let you produce like a high-performing producer. Small problems seem bigger, what makes you overwhelmed. How is it going to be in 1 year from now, 3 years from now, or 5 years from now? Just imagine how much is it going to cost you in terms of energy levels, your confidence, your body shape, and performance in business. Can you see the big picture? Good news is that you can solve it even easier than you realize. Just think about highly successful people. They have it all and you deserve it too. Having the right strategies in place allows you not living your life in constant hustle. You have the energy, confidence, focus, and power to conquer anything in your business and life, but only if you are willing to do the work. By executing consistently the right strategies in created space, you are able to become successful in every area of your life. Weaponizing your body and mind gives you more mental and physical capacity to produce, to live your life on a high level. It opens up new opportunities. Simple and the most functional strategies, it's what you need. So forget about complex workout plans, restrictive diets, magic supplements, and other bullshit created only for a short-term fixes. What strategies am I talking about? It's like eating right foods, being active, hydration, fueling your mind with positive affirmations, getting enough sleep, and managing your stress. Probably you know them already, don't you? The problem is not that you don't know what to do. The problem is why you are not doing it consistently. As you can see, it's all about keeping it simple and implementing it consistently. For even greater success, having someone who keeps you accountable to execute these things makes the whole journey even more effective. So by having the morning routine and taking the daily action with implementing the right strategies, you create sustainable ecosystem that fits into your busy lifestyle. In 30 to 60 minutes in the morning, you will prepare yourself to perform for the rest of your day at your highest. By having time for yourself, you create the shield around yourself. So during the day, you are less prone to stress triggers. You access the version of who is hydrated, active, distressed, has time protected for himself to decompress and regain control over regular day, and that amplifies your hourly output capacity many times over. Inside of step 3, you need to install the following strategies: eating right foods, tasty and highly nutritious without counting calories, being active, what doesn't mean 1 hour intense workouts, hydration, fueling your mind with positive affirmation, getting enough sleep, and managing your stress, what allows you to enter a place of power and clarity to execute on your day by optimizing your power output and perspective. Creating space every morning allows you to tunnel vision yourself into a state of elevated awareness and clarity. Optimization of the body is the fastest way to change how you feel and perform. It's not secret that your physiology affects your thoughts and emotions. If you think, move, and eat crap, you will perform crap. It goes without saying that if you can't optimize your body, you are leaving wasted production power on the table. Your focus, your clarity, your thoughts, and your feelings will all be impacted, and this will affect your ability to grow and produce as a business leader. So, in summary, step 3 is all about having the right strategies and habits in place. That helps you to work smarter, not harder, so you can save your time and use it to take your business and life to the higher level. The best part is when you gain the clarity and insight while enjoying the ride. You attain the results as a side effect of how you now live and understand what you are doing is working and what to not bother and wasting your time with anymore. In step 4, we are going to talk about community and long-term execution. This step is very important as this is a neck building block on top of the other 3. Now we are focusing on the long-term implementation. Without being consistent, no matter how good your approach or plan is, you won't be able to reach your desired result, which is getting you back confidence, accessing unstoppable energy, would save you 3 hours of your time every day. So why does it happen that you struggle with being consistent long term? As I mentioned in the previous step, most of the times you try approaches which are not created specifically for you. They are created by young people or fitness freaks or even bodybuilders, by someone who wasn't in your shoes and has different lifestyle. The next thing is that these programs are complex and time consuming, and as we know, you don't have that much time, so if you try it in time you fail. To be honest, when I was 20, I was trying this kind of strategies and was even struggling to fit it into my schedule. Doing 5 workouts, eating every 3 hours, counting calories is not going to work in your case. Probably you have tried that in the past and quit after 4 or 12 weeks because it wasn't sustainable. Your whole day was around eating and exercising, thinking about it, counting calories, baking food, tracking your food intake, shopping. And your day is supposed to be about being productive and focus at work so you can produce more rather than focusing on pointless distractions related to today's ridiculous fitness rules. We are not fitness competitor to do all that stuff, and people who do it have time for it. They have time for gym every day, to eat every 3 hours, taking selfies and telling you how easy it is to get this kind of body. With this kind of programs and without the time needed for recovery, you will stress your body even more. By the way, you want to eat food in the form of powders, capsules, and tablets? How long would you follow it? Yes, we both know that it's not sustainable and time consuming. We need to find something what you like doing so the whole experience will be more pleasant. The only way for you to win is having a plan which is sustainable and tailored around your specific lifestyle. And most importantly, having a support and accountability to execute your game plan on daily basis. Probably you have tried in the past and failed with many things and that made you realize that showing up for 5% of the week won't give you the confidence and body image you know you can have. It's big commitment and it's not easy alone. If it was, everyone would have done it by itself. So now I want you to consider this principle. Frankly, to me it doesn't make any sense trying to climb Mount Everest alone. Would you try it? You would have to be crazy to even try. And even if you were, you would have to acknowledge that guaranteed fact that you've made your chance to success far harder than it needs to be. You would be subject to bone cold winds, icy falls, and an almost guaranteed fate of never making it up. This is a lot like what you've been doing so far in your journey to achieve success in your health and body without accountability and support to ensure that you win. The lone wolf dies, but the tribe survives. If who you are showing up as right now is not good enough to reach the results you say you want, and if you are serious about achieving them, then you need to change yourself first. You need to know how to make decisions from a place of vision, how to respond to triggers and obstacles, and how to think like a winner. You need to immerse yourself in an environment that shifts your identity faster and more effectively than going it alone. My point is, trying to figure the things out on your own instead of leveraging others' mistakes and expertise is a losing proposition. Your mind doesn't care about you rising as much as it cares about keeping you feeling safe and comfy. So my question to you today is, how long do you think you can keep this up? How long do you think you can continue this game without getting the accountability, support, and strategies you need to achieve more confidence in your body and save time every day? How long do you think you will last until you stop chasing your tail? First of all, by fueling your body and mind in the long term with quality food, you are going to increase your performance in business and you are going to have more energy. You won't have to think about crappy and sugary food. You are not going to have to rely on caffeine and energy drinks. Second of all, if you are active consistently, this will increase your physical capacity. By being active, we raise our heartbeat, and that makes our blood flows more efficiently through our body. This means every cell in our body is stocked with enough oxygen and essential nutrients. If our cells have everything they need, they work more effectively and efficiently. Just imagine when that happens in your body, you are energetic, happy, creative, your mental sharpness increases, you are confident, and you just elude positive energy around yourself so everyone notices. By being active doesn't mean you need to go to gym 5 times a week. If you like gym, that's cool, but if you don't, it's cool too. Okay, so first of all, recovery time. Time for de-stress and decompression during the day, and a high quality sleep at night give you the best result. Good quality sleep with a stress management tactics during the day will help you to reduce stress so you can perform better in stressful environment. You become resilient to it. Stress not only makes you fat, look old, kills sex drive, kills vitality and your capacity to stay focused, produce like a man of fire all day long. It kills your capacity to progress in this area of your life. Your hormones control everything. Evolution can't be fooled into shredding ugly fat from your body and igniting unstoppable energy. No, unless you take care of stress, everything else is temporary. When you control it all, you return a huge impact in your capacity to produce, gain unstoppable energy, overcome cravings, remain focused and sharp over the rest of your day, and of course, shred that unwanted body fat you are carrying around for many years and holding you back. Most importantly, you stay in a community of people with similar goals and difficulties and to support each other in the long-term journey. Probably you notice that this isn't some quick approach and it's all about solving the long game. The starting day is today and the whole process never finishes. I get it that now it seems overwhelming, but with the right strategies, you work smarter, not harder. In the right time, it all becomes your habits, so you don't even think about it. Like with brushing your teeth every morning, right? It's like planting the seed now. By watering it, giving the access to sunlight, so in time you get the tree and nice fruits on it. These fruits are the result of your work, caring about that tree and giving it what it needs. The same is with our body and mind. Our body gets the same amazing results as our successful business when we start to invest in and give the attention and priority to it that we did to our business since we started. Our body is even a way more valuable project than our business. No one on earth can disagree. I mean, try to fix terminal illness or buy a new heart with $1 trillion. So, step 4 is about consistently showing up every day and putting in the work until your strategies and habits become part of who you are. You adapt the mindset and habits that make this part of you so it becomes a sustainable way of life, like you do with your business. Being a part of a community of people like you and having the support is the quickest and most effective way for a long-term execution. This equals long-term results you previously were not able to achieve on your own. You have to step up and be the man you want to be, not looking for some quick fix diet or weight loss plan. If you want to look like Jason Statham in a suit, you have to become Jason Statham in your own unique way. And most importantly, you need to find something you enjoy. No one enjoys something that restricts them or feels like a whore. That's why most fail. And here is the thing: getting in shape is way easier than building a business. You've already done the hard work. Just a quick recap of everything we have covered on today's training. In step 1, you get clear vision, game plan, and support what to do to become more successful in your body and business. In step 2, you create a time and environment to implement what's the most important to take you closer to your goal. In step 3, you learn about the right strategies to be implemented, which in time become your habits. In step 4, when you learn all steps, you execute them in the long term and you stay in a community of people with similar goals and difficulties and to support each other in the long-term journey. Remember, if we want to build habits which become our standards, we need to implement them for long enough. If we don't, nothing matters. Chances are you won't do any of this what you have available. The 3 areas that are producing the biggest long-term results for people I coach in the High-perforMANce program that serve them for many years. Without support and accountability, you will most likely do none of this stuff for more than a few days at a time. Fact, 97% of people access these free downloads, access the information and lack the support and accountability. Along with the content and breakdown of the implementation process to even follow through with this stuff for more than 2 days. That's right, 3 out of 100 people will do this for just 2 days. The other 97% will go through this, be motivated in the moment and do nothing. Arrows will continue to be fired at you all day as they are now, stealing your focus, time and energy, and you will attempt to do this later, tomorrow, next week or next month, and before you know it, 6 months passed and you are still here, frustrated. That's the reality. You require much more support and accountability than you may want to accept, yet you feel inside you know you need it. 100% of those having the most success in this area of their life all have the most support. Those making the most money and impact aren't trying to figure all this stuff out by themselves. They aren't trying the other stuff, again, that worked last time and never stuck. They aren't looking for cheap, short-term fixes. Realize that you are like racehorse, the premier producing asset in your business and life, responsible for all results in your world. You are more valuable than any business investment, than any designer watch you have on your wrists right now, than any mastermind or next 5-figure vacation. Don't be that person who is always talking about it, always trying the next thing, and year after year has little to show for it. I love being around those who step up and show up to the highest level. Those who value results and the experiences that come from achieving success enough that they pay money to access them faster. Instead of talking about it, start doing it. Just some amazing results of my clients to share. They have all done it effortlessly without using fat approaches which are only created to cure symptoms. Simple and the most functional strategies is what you need. So forget about complex workout plans, restrictive diets, magic supplements and other bullshit created only for short-term quick fixes. They all achieved success because they believed in the process. They had me to fit it all into their lifestyle and keep them accountable to execute these things. They made the journey even more effective instead of trying to figure it all on their own. If they did it, why not you? This is why high performance is different than anything you've tried before. Keto, intermittent fasting, juice detox, and every weight loss pill under the sun, and still can't seem to shift that stubborn belly fat, increase your energy, and be super confident with your body. Possibly you've even had a personal trainer. And I'm sure all of these things actually worked for a while, but most likely when you've stopped, you are back to starting point. Sounds familiar? Frustrating, isn't it? Let's look at like this. Like you are a successful businessman. Did you get there by following a get rich quick scheme for 9 weeks or 3 months and then succeeded? Or did you get there by consistently showing up every day and still putting in the work until your work become part of who you are? It's the same process with your health and body goals. You have to step up and be the man you want to be, not looking for some quick fix diet or weight loss plan. You need to adapt the mindset and habits that will make this part of you so that it becomes a sustainable way of life, like you do with your business. Having the right mindset and game plan, creating the time and environment to implement your daily strategies and habits, being a part of a community of people like you, and having the support is the quickest and most effective way for long-term execution. This equals long-term results you previously were not able to achieve on your own. Well, I know what you are thinking right now. You want to know exactly how to apply this for yourself. This is why we have our coaching call. I will apply this 4-step system and tailor this to your goals so you can become a high-performing producer in every area of your life. Just realize, a healthy body means healthy mind. That means more energy and better decision making. More work done in less time equates to more time, more money, or both of which are very highly valuable. So, here are the next steps. If you have already booked in your call, make sure that you block the time out in your calendar. Show up to your call with your lessons from this masterclass and be open to get coached and ready for change. Thank you for investing the time to watch this training. Have a fantastic day.